Welcome to a brand new episode of Polycab, India's #1 cable and wires company, Dream Home Season 6. Today with us on our episode we have yet another beautiful home. But before that, let me introduce to you our panel of judges. With us we have Anuj Gopakumar, Chief Architect of Kumar Group. We also have with us Sudha, Architect and Interior Designer of Swast. Today with us on our show we have a home from Angamaly. It's called Kachappally. So let's take a look at the house.
Hello friends and welcome to our favorite show, Polycab, India's #1 cable and wires company, Dream Home Season 6. Today I'm standing in front of Kachappally house in Angamaly. The house is approximately 4,500 square feet area in size, and it is built in a fusion of contemporary and modern style. The landscape area is extensive. They have a huge landscape area right in the frontage area. A lot of space has been used for natural vegetation, big trees, garden space, lawn space on both sides of the house. And in the center area, that's a natural stone pathway that leads us to the car parking area. Highlight of the entrance is the semicircular space, which extends completely to the corners, which makes room for a lot of sit-out area. The flooring used is tiles, vitrified tiles in the complete portion, and it's actually a triple car parking space. This is the main car parking area, and they have two on either corners. They've used a lot of natural stone cladding work in the exteriors. That acts as a highlighting feature of the windows, like this particular section. This whole section has been done using natural stone. It's a combination of two different variants. This same work has been done in the other portion, other corner of the house, and this actually continues. Like this is the lower portion, it continues till the upper portions. This is the drawing room area, sofas on both ends. The color scheme, what they have done is it's white and cream, okay, white and golden color. So that's a very pleasant feel. Whoever entered the house gets a very pleasant feel because of the light gradient. We have windows on both walls. Actually, we have 4 windows, so that helps in a lot of lighting to come inside the house, and even in the cross ventilation. Interesting feature is in the ceiling. That's a paneling work that it continues till the end of this pathway. This pathway ends till the prayer hall area. So this, the ceiling space is extended, the 3 paneling work that you see. And even LED lights are also there, so that helps in a lot of lighting. A lot of natural lighting is eminent because of the windows. Windows on either ends, 2 there, 2 behind me, helps in the cross ventilation and lighting. For the flooring, it's vitrified tiles, 4x4 big size vitrified tiles. Even the color of that has been kept quite light. It's a 5-bedroom house, 3 bedrooms on the lower floor and 2 bedrooms above. This is the family living space, also the TV corner. We have 1 bedroom on this end, then The next portion, the continuation of this is the dining area, the prayer hall section and 2 bedrooms. We also have the kitchen close by to the dining section, and this is the staircase that leads us to the upper floor living space and bedrooms. This house is polycab proof by India's #1 cable and wires company. Making the family space, the TV wall here, what they have done is they've utilized the space which goes wasted normally, that is space which is below the staircase, that has been converted into the TV corner, and that pathway opposite to me that leads us to the bedroom. Just opposite to this wall is the dining section. Well, here in the ceiling space, that paneling work which has been continuing from the main hallway till the prayer hall area, that's there. A portion of that is there here too in this complete block. So what it does is it highlights the basic feature, like this seating area and that ceiling space, it highlights the feature. LED lighting have been provided which improves overall lighting. We have windows and corners of the hall which helps in the cross ventilation as well. We're in the dining hall space now, and right here we have the wooden frame dining table. There's extra seating space on the other end. Now this is the prayer hall, the prayer section, which is visible. The first thing actually you will see when you enter this beautiful house. For the flooring, it's the light grade vitrified tiles, and the ceiling space, this continues. The paneling work, this ends here. So that was all talking about all this while. LED lights, a lot of LED lights have been used. The same work has been used in the sideways, which we saw in the family living space as well. Right next to the dining area, we have a crockery shelf and kitchen located close to it. We have bedrooms on either ends. It's a glass top wooden dining table with the pebbles that is this standing out feature in the whole design. We have an extension to the outside from here, that is this sliding glass door. Master bedroom is located right next to my hand, and we also have the kitchen here. The kitchen has been done using a mix of colors. First of all, the multi-wood cabinets have been done using white and black color, and the side tiles, that are the wall tiles, having given light brown shade. Same complementary shade has been given to the flooring. It's matte finish vitrified tiles. We have a storage space right next to the main kitchen. Granite top has been used completely, and we also have a lot of storage space. You can see all the cabinets being provided above and below. It's in model kitchen. Right next to this is the work area and storage space even. Master bedroom has been done in white and light brown shade. Light brown has been used for mainly the soft furnishing work, as in the work for the storage space, the study table. We have a study table, and above that they have the storage space. So for that, and also the paneling work, what we have seen in the other living space as well as in the common pathway, that paneling work is there. So LED lights are above it. That is the main attraction of the headboard wall. There's a separate dress area and wooden wardrobes are there that's attached to the washroom. The flooring has been used is vitrified tiles, the 4x4 vitrified tiles, and they also have a small seating space right next to the window. Now we have come to the guest bedroom, and the guest bedroom pattern is similar to what we have seen in the other bedroom, as in the color scheme. We have windows too on either ends, helps in the cross ventilation lighting. The difference is the ceiling work, the box pattern paneling which has been done, and even the headboard area. That paneling work is in the square shape paneling work. LED lights have been provided. For the flooring of the staircase, they have used granite, that's artificial granite in dark blue, that's actually royal blue color, and the stuffed glass is the sideways with SS handrails. We come here to the upper floor. The flooring is a light brown shade gradient of vitrified tiles. We have bedrooms on either ends, and this door leads us to the main terrace. In the master bedroom on the upper floor, they have added one more color than what we were seeing in the other bedrooms, that's purple. So that has been used for the wardrobes as well as the study area section. Well, the study table and the storage space is located above, and that saves the space for the storage area and the other spacing as well. We have windows in either ends which helps in the cross ventilation and lighting. The headboard wall area is similar to the master bedroom pattern which we saw in the lower floor, just the paneling work with LED lighting that has been provided. For the flooring, it's actually the tiles that they use, it's gloss finish, a light gradient, light brown, which matches with the soft furnishings. They have a big spacious terrace. You must have noticed the variation in the design, that is it's semicircle shape, this complete structure. So that is the highlighting feature of this, the complete house, that the structure is different. What they have done here in this interior side is the pergola design that's covered by polycarbonate sheet, and this semicircle seating space which is done by granite. The tiling, the floor is tiling, the same tiling that is there in the living space. So that's just a continuation.
Today let's start with Sudha. What do you have to speak about the exteriors and landscape of this home?
The drive up to the house I thought was quite exciting. I'm waiting to see something really nice behind the camouflage of trees that we see there. Each tree has been given a sort of importance, a small clearing and this thing done there, which is nice. The landscape, so when you finally enter, when the house enters your field of vision, you saw a white house, which is again a wonderful thing. It's not bright and colorful standing out, it's submissive to the nature behind it. which is again very nice. It's a symmetric sort of a design. You have a central entry into the house, so that is quite interesting in the sense that it's a little difficult actually to design a house with a symmetric balance to it. The pattern of the grills that you see on the outside, there's not much to see. The walls are white, the windows are white, which is nice.
When I saw the first driveway and the driveway the driveway to the house and the nice landscape, I was excited that I'm going to be seeing something nice and different. Only the landscape is a saving grace, and the setting is nice. The location is beautiful. In that location, I think we could have come out with a much more beautiful house.
All right, and what do you have to speak about the interiors of this home?
I was quite curious as to how they would do the interiors, because with a house that doesn't stick to any particular style, it's just white, it's got some white windows and a few motifs that have come on, and the central access into the house. They've had to use that passage as the seating area. They've got sofas on either side of the passage. See, this used to be a traditional type of design in Kerala, where you used to have the passage acting as the drawing room itself.
Correct.
And but it used to be large enough to accommodate 2 sets of seating circles. Overall, the house, I think they've sort of lost the connection. They've not got any particular theme. They've picked up things that are nice or what they liked. Certain ceilings have been done. There are 2-3 shades of browns that are clashing altogether. What I liked about it was the kitchen. The kitchen is good. The white of the kitchen is a cool, relieving look. The kitchen is casual and chic, I thought it was.
And what do you have to speak about the interiors?
The living room, I felt, was a little too congested for such a large setting and a large house, and you have sofas facing each other like 2 benches, you know.
Okay.
So it's people sitting straight in front of each other. So it's not like a conversation seating arrangement, which I believe is a strict no-no for any living room. The dining table is elegant. I like the dining table. It's pretty decent, neat, nice white flooring, lot of light falling into it. The kitchen is, I believe, is the highlight of the house. It's a very beautiful kitchen, white and black. It's done very nicely. However, I felt the flooring was a little disturbing with a lot of pattern on it. Could I kept it a little more
subtle?
See, it's basically kitchen flooring has to be plain flooring. Don't try to go for a lot of pattern on the floor. Basically, because if you have something falling on the kitchen, dirt falling on the kitchen, so kitchen is a messy place. You'll have stuff falling on the kitchen floor, and you will not recognize it. So the kitchen floor, it's been easy to clean. To know that whether it's clean, it's always go for a very plain, neutral or lighter shade, so that it's always, you tend to keep the kitchen clean.
All right, and what do you have to speak about the color, lighting and decor, Sudha?
The interior colors are all right, but I'm a little opposed to having a blue for the staircase floor. There is no single theme to be followed. There is wood, there is blue, there's stainless steel, there's glass, there's a lot of texture also into it. So altogether it's a sort of mix of a lot of things.
Elevation, I think they've used a light blue kind of a thing for the elevation. They've tried to copy that into the staircase, going for the darker blue. Then there's the beige, and then there's the brown, and then there's kind of a peach color kind of a thing on the ceiling. Even in terms of lighting, they've used some nice LED lighting in the ceiling, in some of the ceiling patterns. But overall, nothing exciting.
Aspect which is the value for money. Sudha, what do you have to speak about that?
The exterior was okay, except for the blue handrails again. But again, the exterior is fine. But when it came to the interior, the money could have been much better spent than on this.
Like Sudha said, the location is fantastic. It's a beautiful setting. Could have come out with a really beautiful house. They spend a lot of money on that house, but that house itself is not gelling with. It's just standing there, plonked there in this setting. It is not gelling with the environment.
So how much would you rate the exteriors of this house?
I'm giving it a 15.
15 on 25.
I've given it a 14 on 25.
14 on 25. And for the interiors, how much would you rate that?
15 on 25.
15 on 25.
Gone for a 14 on 25. For
14 on 25 again. And for the color, lighting and decor, how much would you rate that?
15.
15 again. And for you?
I've given it a 15 on 25.
15 on 25. And the last aspect, which is a value for money, how much have you rated that?
Not able to go past that 15.
15 on 25. And for you?
I've given it a 14 on 25.
So the grand total for Anuj is 57 on 100. For Sudha, it's 60 on 100. For public, it's 29 on 50. And the grand total on 250 is 146. Today let's speak about safety. So what do you have to speak about the safety measures of a home?
I'd like to speak about the safety measures taken during the construction of the house.
Okay.
Every house owner has to have the responsibility, has to take the responsibility of safety of the workers. This is an aspect that is fast catching up in our country as well. It is the duty of every house owner to see that the accidents don't happen. The contractor also is equally responsible when he brings in his laborers to make sure that there is safety.
Well, what Sudha said is a very valid point. We wanted to touch upon that aspect of safety during construction. This is one aspect which is usually not given much thought or much importance. When you make an agreement with the contractor, please ensure that these safety measures, factors they're put into that. The safety measures that has to be taken to guarantee safety of the workers are put into that. It might cost sometimes a little extra when you're building the house, but I still believe that every human life is valuable.
So with that, it's time for us to wind up with this episode of Polycab, India's #1 cable and wires company Dream Home Season 6. So until next episode, this is all of us telling you a goodbye.